Hello and welcome to Cedar's quick live analysis this morning, and I just want to quickly bring your way um, the charts that we're going to be looking at. Okay, good morning, everyone from around the world. Um, this is for anyone who's interested in learning how to trade cryptocurrencies and forex. Whatever you want to learn to trade, I can assure you that we are the best in the business and we can give you exactly what you want. Okay, so I'm just going to back test a little bit on a strategy that I've been testing out. It's called the QM strategy, um, which uses structure and liquidity, and we're going to talk about it just in a couple of seconds. Okay, I'll be out of your way in the next 5 minutes, but before we do that, I'd like to appreciate you guys. Happy Easter, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great. Right now I'm live on Facebook, I'm live on YouTube, and I'm going to be doing this as the Lord permits me. I'm going to be doing this. I'm not going to slate any time yet or schedule any time yet, but I will try my possible best to bring this your way once in a while. Okay, now I'm looking at BTC. As it is today, BTC is at $87,000. Just imagine, just in a couple of days from yesterday, which was Sunday, the 20th of April, you can see BTC trended upwards or rallied all the way up here to this point. Okay, which shows a bullish signal. BTC is bullish right now. Okay, I'm talking about, like, let's talk about maybe intraday movements or intraday bias. Okay, if we're going to be looking at this real time, what I'll be looking for right now is maybe buys. Okay, and if I'm unable to see buys and I see a clear change of character or trend change, I would look for a sell. But as it is today, I cannot say that there's a sell opportunity. All I can say is that, okay, as it is right now, we could have caught one or two buys already. Okay, but if you didn't catch the buy, there's no need to engage any fear of missing out. Okay, firstly, what I saw for this move, I saw a very nice move. Now let me show you. All right, let me show you. Now this is how this thing works. I look for a nice liquidity sweep. After the nice liquidity sweep, I look for a break of structure. Then I look for the inducement. After that inducement, okay, I find the other block that I need. Okay, the nearest point of interest, which is where I would love to take a buy from, where the trader intends to buy from or sell from. That's your POI. Okay, that's literally called POI, point of interest. Okay, POI, so point of interest. Okay, so what would be my point of interest if I'm looking at this trade? Okay, I saw that sweep happening here. Now a sweep, a liquidity sweep, is when a market takes out recent structure or a recent low or a recent high and trends in the opposite direction. Okay, so as you can see, we had this lower high here, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then we had a higher high, and then we had a lower high again. Then market comes back to take this previous low here. So what do? Just identify it. Okay, what I like to do, I like to mark it up all the way. Okay, you can see that this low went here. Then as soon as this low was taken, this becomes our liquidity protected low. Now as soon as that low was taken, guess what happened, guys? Guess what happened? Price went in the opposite direction to break the previous high as well. So it broke this recent low and then goes back to break the previous high to give us this high. Okay, and as when it does that, it fails to pull back to this. This could have been your order block. Okay, and now because this is a Quasimodo, I'm going to consider all the levels. Okay, I'll consider all the levels because it's a Quasimodo. I'm going to be looking at that low that was taken. Sorry, I'm looking at that low that was taken, and this is that low. So what do I need to do? I would look for the order block, for especially for traders who love to use the order blocks. Okay, some traders will trade this, just taking, what they do is they can decide to just place their position tool from that low. But you can see this one didn't come all the way back to that low. Instead, it came back to the order block. Okay, so those who took the trade like this, you're not doing anything wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. But trust me, sometimes it is good to mark it up from the order block, especially for those who like to trade with order blocks. If that's part of your trading plan, then that's where you should be taking. So I would, this is the person who took it from the other block. This is that guy, and that's the guy that took the profit. Okay, why? Because the trade did not pull deeply. It didn't pull back deeply into the low here, which is the protected low. Let me show you guys the real low here. Look at this low here. This was the low that price never got to. Price never got to this low. This was now the protected low. Where was the swept low? This one. So the swept low is usually the point of interest for some traders who like to trade it just based on the, based on this confluence, based on the strategy. But now we're looking at the other block. Okay, so for some of us, it is the other block. It is the other block that we're going to go into the trade from. Okay, so I would have kept my stop loss just a bit above some lows here. You can see that's the low that was before this low. So that's where I would have kept my stop loss. And now look at my trade. That would have given me a 1:3. Somebody who got in here would have gotten a 1:6 reward risk to reward ratio. But do not worry, this is still money we're talking about. Okay, money is money. When you make 1:3, you make 3 times of your risk, or your your risk amount or your trading amount. It's still as good as making 6 times. Okay, just make 3 times first and be contented. Okay, so imagine a veteran trader who left this trade running. Okay, maybe he suspected BTC was going to keep going up. Okay, and he's done this over time. He would have made 1:8 right now. But let's just keep it very realistic for those who are not yet veterans. Let's just say all of us are up and coming veterans. Okay, we could have kept our trade here.